Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. Thanks for tuning in today. We have a really exciting topic, one that every English learner needs to master.
That's right. Today's episode is called Tell Me About Yourself. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
It's one of the most common questions in English, whether you're meeting someone new, in a job interview, or even starting a conversation with classmates.
Exactly. But many learners get nervous or confused when they hear it. They're like, what should I say?
Yes. So today we'll spend the next 2 hours talking about different ways to answer that question naturally and confidently.
We'll also share personal stories, examples, and maybe even some mistakes we've made ourselves.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, Jake, let's start with the basics. When someone says, tell me about yourself, what's the simplest way to answer?
Well, I usually start with my name, where I'm from, and what I do. Something like, hi, my name is Jake. I'm from Australia, and I work as an English teacher.
Nice and easy. I might say, hi, I'm Emma. I'm from Canada, and I'm a podcast host and language coach.
That's perfect. For beginners, keeping it short and clear is best. You don't need to tell your whole life story.
Exactly. But after the basics, you can add one or two interesting details, like hobbies or what you're passionate about.
Yeah. For example, in my free time, I love hiking and making coffee. It adds personality.
That's true. It makes you sound friendly and real, not robotic.
Right. Imagine if I just said, I'm Jake. I'm 30. I'm a teacher. It sounds like a robot reading a form.
So, listeners, remember, smile, relax, and speak naturally. It's your chance to show who you are.
All right, Emma, let's take it one step further. How about telling me about yourself, but in a more natural, story-like way?
Okay. Let's see. Well, I grew up in Vancouver, near the mountains. I've always loved nature, so after school, I started traveling. That's actually how I fell in love with languages, meeting people from different countries. Now I teach English and host this podcast to help learners feel confident.
That's awesome. It feels personal but professional. You shared where you're from, your interests, and your reason for what you do.
Exactly. It's like connecting the dots in your story.
Okay, my turn. I'm originally from Sydney. I studied communications, but after volunteering abroad, I realized how much I enjoyed helping people learn. So I became an English teacher. Outside of teaching, I love surfing and photography.
See, that's a great example. You don't need to make it complicated. It's just you being yourself.
Right. And if someone is listening and thinking, but I don't know what to say, start small. Think about your hometown, your job or studies, and what you enjoy doing. That's enough to start a great answer.
Now, Jake, what if the question comes up in different situations, like school, work, or meeting friends?
Good question. The way you answered depends on who's asking.
Exactly. If it's a teacher, you might say, I'm studying business at university and I'm interested in marketing.
But if it's a new friend, you might say, I'm studying business. It's okay, but I really love music and photography.
Yes, the tone changes. More casual with friends, more formal with teachers or interviews.
In a job interview, you might focus more on your skills and experience.
Right, like, I'm an organized and motivated student. I've worked on several group projects, and I enjoy learning new things.
That's a great professional version. You're showing your qualities without sounding arrogant.
Exactly. Confidence is key, not showing off.
Emma, when people describe themselves, I think it's also nice to include what they care about, their values or goals.
Absolutely. It makes your answer more meaningful. Like, I'm passionate about helping others learn new things, or I love solving problems.
Yeah. I remember in one interview, I said, I'm someone who enjoys creating things that make people's lives easier. It showed my motivation, not just my skills.
That's great. You can also talk about future goals, like, I hope to start my own business one day, or I want to travel more to experience different cultures.
Yes, and it's okay to sound ambitious. People like to hear that you have direction.
Exactly. So, listeners, when you talk about yourself, think not only about who you are, but also who you want to become.
That's deep, Emma. I like that.
Thanks.
All right, let's do some role play to help listeners imagine real life situations.
Perfect. Let's start with something casual, meeting a new classmate.
Let's us practice the scenario. 1. New classmate.
Hi, I think we're in the same English class. I'm Emma.
Oh, hey, I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, where are you from?
I'm from Australia. You?
Canada. I just moved here last year.
That's cool. How are you finding the course so far?
It's fun. A bit challenging, but the teacher's great.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping to improve my writing this semester.
Same here. Maybe we can study together sometime.
Sounds like a plan.
Now let's practice the scenario 2, job interview.
So, Emma, tell me about yourself.
Sure. I recently graduated in marketing from the University of Toronto. During my studies, I worked part-time in social media management, which helped me develop strong communication skills. I'm really passionate about digital marketing and excited to grow in this field.
That's great. I can see your enthusiasm.
Thank you. I enjoy creative projects and love finding new ways to connect with people online.
Here we practice the scenario 3, online meeting or language exchange.
Hi, Jake. Thanks for connecting online.
Hi, Emma. No problem. I'm happy to practice English with you. So, tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm from Canada. I work as a designer, and I'm learning Spanish right now. What about you?
I'm from Australia. I teach English, and I'm trying to learn Japanese.
That's awesome. Maybe we can help each other.
Definitely. Language exchange is the best way to learn.
Wow, Jake, 2 hours just flew by.
I know. We've talked about so many ways to answer. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, from simple introductions to personal stories, job interviews, and even casual chats.
Exactly. And I think the key takeaway is be natural, be honest, and let your personality shine.
Right. You don't need perfect grammar or fancy words, just confidence and a friendly smile.
And remember, every time you talk about yourself, you're not just giving information, you're building connection.
Beautifully said, Jake. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us today.
We hope you'll practice introducing yourself after this episode. Record yourself or share with a friend.
And if you liked today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Dr. English channel for more fun conversations.
Until next time, stay confident, keep practicing, and
Keep talking in English.
see you next time. Have a great day.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today's episode is called English at the Restaurant. We'll talk about everything from making a reservation to paying the bill. All the useful English you need when eating out. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. We'll also act out real conversations you might have at a restaurant, so you can learn how to sound natural and confident when you order food in English.
Let's start with the first part, making a reservation.
Jack, let's imagine I'm calling a restaurant to book a table. You'll be the restaurant staff.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Hello, I'd like to make a reservation for this evening, please.
Of course. For how many people?
For 2, please.
What time would you like to come?
Around 7:30 p.m.
No problem. May I have your name, please?
Yes, it's Emma Johnson.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. We'll see you at 7:30.
Great. Thank you so much.
That's it. A simple and polite conversation.
Yes, and you can always add details like asking for a table by the window or outside.
Or mentioning special requests like allergies or birthdays.
Okay, now let's move on. You've arrived at the restaurant. What do you say?
Usually the host will greet you and ask if you have a reservation.
Let's act it out.
Good evening. Welcome to Ocean View Restaurant. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, under the name Emma Johnson.
Perfect. Follow me, please. Here's your table.
Thank you.
Would you like to start with something to drink?
Yes, I'd like some water, please.
Still or sparkling?
Still, please.
Excellent. I'll be right back with your drinks.
Nice and smooth.
Now we get to the fun part, ordering food.
Exactly. This is where people often get nervous, but it's easier than it seems.
Let's do a role play again. I'll be the waiter and you'll be the customer.
Sounds good.
Here's your menu. Are you ready to order or would you like a few more minutes?
I think I'm ready. What do you recommend?
Our grilled salmon is very popular. It's served with roasted vegetables and lemon sauce.
That sounds delicious. I'll have the grilled salmon, please.
Excellent choice. And for your side,
I'll take a green salad.
would you like any dressing on your salad?
Just olive oil and lemon, please.
Perfect. And to drink?
I'll have a glass of white wine.
Sure thing. Thank you.
See? Not so hard.
Exactly. The key is to sound polite and confident.
Let's switch roles now. You be the customer. Okay, now we're sitting and eating. What might happen next?
Sometimes you need to call the waiter or ask for something.
Let's do a few examples.
How's everything with your meal?
It's wonderful, thank you. The salmon is perfect.
I'm glad to hear that. Can I get you anything else?
Yes, could I have some extra napkins, please?
Of course, I'll bring them right away.
Or maybe you want to send a dish back if there's a problem.
Is everything okay with your food?
Actually, my soup is a little cold. Could you please warm it up?
Of course, I'm so sorry about that. I'll take care of it right away.
Polite and calm, always the best way to handle it.
So, you've finished your meal. What comes next?
Dessert time.
Would you like to see the dessert menu?
Yes, please. What do you recommend?
Our chocolate lava cake is very popular.
That sounds good. I'll have that with a cup of coffee, please.
Would you like milk or sugar with your coffee?
Just milk, thanks.
Perfect.
Finally, it's time to pay.
Right. Let's act it out again.
Excuse me? Could we have the bill, please?
Of course. Here you go.
Do you accept credit cards?
Yes, we do. You can pay by card or cash.
Great. I'll pay by card.
Thank you very much. Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, everything was wonderful.
We're happy to hear that. Have a great evening.
And that's a wrap on today's episode, English at the Restaurant.
We covered everything from reservations to dessert.
Yes, and if you practice these conversations, you'll feel much more confident next time you dine out in English.
Exactly. Remember, being polite, smiling, and speaking clearly make a huge difference.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time for another Dr. English channel.
Bye for now. Have a wonderful day.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today's episode is all about English at the cinema. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. We're going to take you through everything you might say or hear when going to the movies. From buying tickets, choosing snacks, watching the film, and talking about it afterward.
We'll act out a few scenes, share natural phrases, and show how to sound confident and relaxed when talking about movies in English.
Let's start right at the beginning, when you decide to go to the cinema. So, Jack, imagine it's Friday night and you want to watch a movie. How would you invite a friend?
I might say, hey, Emma, do you want to catch a movie tonight?
That sounds natural. I'd probably answer, sure. What's playing?
Then I'd check the listings online. Maybe something like, there's a new action movie at 7:30. Want to see it?
Perfect. Or if you're not sure, you can say, I'm in the mood for a comedy. Any suggestions?
Yes. And sometimes one person's excited and the other isn't.
Right. Like, do you want to see that new superhero movie?
I've seen too many superhero movies lately. That happens to me all the time.
So you might compromise and say, okay, let's pick something we both like.
Exactly. Once you've decided, you move on to buying tickets.
All right, let's act this out. I'll be the customer and you'll be the ticket clerk.
Deal. Go ahead.
Can I have 2 tickets for the 7:30 show, please?
Sure. Which movie would you like to see?
The new Marvel movie.
Okay. Do you prefer seats in the middle or the back?
Middle, please.
All right. That'll be $20.
Here you go.
Thank you. Your theater is number 5, and the movie starts in 15 minutes.
Perfect, thanks.
That's a classic exchange. Simple, polite, and clear.
Exactly. And sometimes you buy tickets online, right?
Yes. You might say, I booked the tickets online, or I already have the QR code.
And then you just scan it at the entrance. Super easy.
Okay, now it's snack time, one of my favorite parts of going to the cinema.
Mine too. Let's act out that scene next.
Hi there, what can I get for you today?
I'll have a large popcorn and a bottle of water, please.
Would you like butter on your popcorn?
Yes, please. And maybe some candy too. What do you recommend?
Our chocolate-covered almonds are really popular.
Sounds good. I'll take 1 pack.
Anything else?
That's all, thanks.
That'll be $12.
Here you go.
Enjoy the movie.
Thanks.
See, that's a quick and friendly exchange.
Yes, and in real life, you can also say something like, wow, everything smells so good. Or, I can't watch a movie without popcorn.
Exactly. It keeps the conversation natural.
Now you've got your snacks and you're heading into the theater.
Right. Sometimes it's dark and you have to find your seat.
You might say, excuse me, I think that's my seat. Or, sorry, can I get through?
And the other person might reply, oh, sure, go ahead. Or, no problem.
Exactly. It's all about being polite and calm.
And then silence, because the movie's about to start.
Yes, no talking during the movie.
Sometimes people whisper during the film, though.
True. You might hear things like, wow, that was amazing. Or, did you see that?
But keep it quiet. You don't want to disturb others.
Exactly. Some people even text during the movie, which is a big no-no.
Yes, turn off your phone and just enjoy the show.
Good advice.
Okay, the movie's over, the lights come on, and everyone starts talking.
Right. That's when the fun part begins. Sharing opinions.
Let's pretend we just saw an exciting movie.
Okay, I'll start. Wow, that ending was unbelievable.
I know, right? I didn't expect that twist at all.
The special effects were incredible. I felt like I was inside the story.
Yeah, and the soundtrack was amazing too.
But I think the movie was a bit too long.
Haha, true. They could have cut 20 minutes.
Then maybe you go for coffee and talk more about it.
Exactly. What did you think of the main character? Did you like the ending? Would you watch it again?
These are all great ways to keep the conversation going in English.
You know what's funny? Sometimes weird things happen at the cinema.
Oh, totally. Like someone's phone ringing during a quiet scene.
Or when you spill your drink in the dark.
Yes. And when you accidentally sit in the wrong seat and have to move.
That's always embarrassing.
But it happens. You just laugh it off and say, oops, sorry about that.
And that's a wrap for today's episode, English at the Cinema.
We've covered everything from making plans to talking about your favorite movie afterward.
Exactly. Next time you go to the movies, try using some of these expressions naturally.
And remember, the best way to learn English is by living it, even at the cinema.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
We'll see you next time on Dr. English Channel.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dr. English Channel, the podcast that helps you improve your English and your life. I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Maria. How are you, Alex?
I'm great. And how about you, Maria?
I'm good, thank you. Today's episode is called How to Be a Top Student in Class. Whether you're in high school, university, or just learning on your own, this one's for you. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
We're going to share real tips and experiences on how to study effectively, manage your time, and stay motivated, all in English. So grab your notebook, maybe a drink, and let's dive in.
What do you think makes a top student? Is it talent or habits?
Let's start with mindset. Before you can become a top student, you have to think like one.
Exactly. Many people believe smart students are born that way, but really, it's about discipline and consistency.
Top students don't give up easily. They're curious, organized, and they take responsibility for their learning.
And they're not afraid to fail. Mistakes are part of learning.
Alex, when you were in school, were you always a top student? Not at first. I used to procrastinate a lot. But once I changed my mindset, focusing on small goals and daily habits, my grades improved.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect, it's about progress.
Key phrases to practice. Stay consistent. Keep working regularly.
Learn from your mistakes. Improve after failure.
Take responsibility. Own your learning.
Progress over perfection. Focus on improvement, not being flawless.
I am responsible for my own success.
Every mistake helps me learn. I study a little every day.
Now, let's talk about one of the biggest challenges for students, time management.
Yes, many students say, I don't have enough time. But the truth is, we all have 24 hours a day.
Exactly. Top students use their time wisely. They plan, prioritize, and avoid distractions.
So, Alex, what's your favorite time management tip?
The Pomodoro technique. You study for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, then repeat. It helps keep focus high.
I love that. I also recommend making a to-do list every night before bed. That way, your morning starts with a clear plan.
Useful vocabulary. Prioritize. Decide what's most important.
Schedule. Plan for your time.
Procrastinate. Delay doing something.
Productive. Getting things done effectively.
I make a study schedule every week.
I try not to procrastinate. I focus on important tasks first.
What about distractions, Mia?
Oh, yes. Phones, social media, even snacks. I use an app called Forest that locks my phone while studying.
That's clever. Remember, being busy isn't the same as being productive.
Now, let's move to study techniques, the secret weapons of top students.
There are so many ways to study, but the key is finding what works for you.
Right. One popular method is active recall, testing yourself instead of just rereading notes.
Another one is spaced repetition, reviewing material after increasing intervals, like 1 day, 3 days, 1 week.
And don't forget note-taking. Using colors, diagrams, and summaries helps your brain organize information.
Key study vocabulary. Active recall. Testing your memory actively.
Spaced repetition, reviewing over time for better memory.
Flashcards. Small cards for key terms or questions.
Summarize, to write the main ideas only.
I test myself after every lesson.
I review notes using spaced repetition. I summarize what I learned in my own words.
Mia, do you prefer studying alone or in a group?
Both. I study alone to focus, then review with friends to discuss ideas.
That's perfect balance.
Okay, let's talk about something that scares many students: speaking up in class.
Yes, top students participate actively. They ask questions, answer, and join discussions.
Even if your English isn't perfect, it's okay. Teachers love students who try.
And participation helps you remember what you learn. When you explain something out loud, your brain stores it longer.
Useful class phrases. Can you please explain that again? Asking for repetition.
I think that, giving an opinion.
In my experience, sharing your view.
That's an interesting point. Responding to someone.
Excuse me, I have a question.
I think that's a great idea. Can you explain this again, please?
When I was in university, I was too shy to ask questions. But once I started doing it, I understood lessons much better.
Exactly. Confidence grows when you practice speaking in class.
Being a top student isn't just about studying. It's also about taking care of yourself.
Absolutely. Sleep, exercise, and diet all affect your brain.
Top students get enough sleep, at least 7 hours. If you're tired, your memory and focus drop.
And exercise helps your body and mind. Even a 20-minute walk improves concentration.
Don't forget food. Avoid too much junk food or caffeine. Eat fruits, nuts, and vegetables.
Healthy lifestyle vocabulary. Energy. Strength for studying.
Focus. Concentration on a task.
Balance. Equal time for work and rest.
Stress. Mental pressure or tension.
I try to sleep early.
I take short breaks when I feel tired. I eat healthy food to stay focused.
And one more thing, mental health. It's okay to feel stressed sometimes. Talk to a friend, take a break, or meditate.
Right. A top student isn't perfect. They just keep going, even on tough days.
Let's recap today's episode. How to be a top student in class.
Number 1, have the right mindset. Believe you can improve.
Number 2, manage your time. Make schedules and avoid distractions.
Number 3, use smart study techniques like active recall and spaced repetition.
Number 4, participate in class. Speak up and ask questions.
And finally, number 5, take care of your health. Sleep well, eat well, and stay balanced.
Tonight, write down 3 small habits that will make you a better student this week. Maybe it's sleeping earlier, studying 30 minutes more, or reviewing your notes every day. Start small, stay consistent.
Remember, being a top student isn't about competition. It's about becoming the best version of yourself.
Exactly. You've got this.
Thanks for listening to Dr. English Channel. Stay motivated, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.